Just say you can fire, take everything.
Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. So with this video I wanted to do something that I've never done before. So when I first started to watch YouTube, my favorite videos to watch were of YouTubers literally just sitting in front of the camera and talking absolute smack. So they were either talking about bad experiences that they've had dating, or they were talking about like spilling the tea or whatever it's called, and really just sitting down and just connecting with you guys. So I thought I would bring Irma on board within this video because hashtag isolation, we can't have anyone else in this video, and who better else to have than my bestest of best girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? Hey guys, what's your name? Irma. Honestly, every time I tag her in something, I get so flustered and frustrated, and people legitimately think that that's how you spell your name. She's for her, you know how some people have to change their Instagram names, usernames? Hers is double everything. Imagine me trying to do that. Christy. Funny fact, people legitimately think that my name is Christy's Waddling.
I thought that when I first met you.
I've been on a date and someone thought it. It was so...
Take me home.
They said my name out loud. I don't know where we were, but we were in an incident that happened where he needed to say my name out loud. And I was like, this bitch thinks my last name is Waddling. What?
Christy Waddling.
Actually, funny fact about not remembering names. One time I've actually been on 2 dates with guys where I forgot their name, and my boss that I had for a year. And why it was so funny, right, was because we're sitting down, and we're at this huge interview, okay, and he's asked me, can you remember this and tell me this afternoon? And I go, don't ask me, we know how bad my memory is. I was like, don't ask me, I can't even remember people's names. Instantly I was like, what is his name? And then he goes, you don't? What's my name? Joking. He was joking, being sarcastic. But I didn't know his name, and everyone stopped. And they were expecting that my reaction was going to be Matt, or David. Whatever his name was. Yeah, whatever his name was. And I just didn't. I was just completely silent because I forgot his name.
What happened?
He was just what? He was, honestly, I'm hot thinking about it. I was so embarrassed. He was what? He was what do you mean? He just looked at me, he was what? And I was I told you I'm really bad with names. And then he kind of got really awkward, I got awkward. And then he kind of palmed it off a little bit. And then after the interview he goes, he told me his name. I'm not going to say it on camera, but he told me his name. And I was I knew that. I was just having a brain fart.
So I'm good with names. I'm not good with directions.
Yeah.
It the worst.
Flusters me so much.
The worst. I Google mapped my way to work for 6 months to and from work because I just can't pay attention.
And it's not, you don't realise how bad you are until the moment that you need to get somewhere and you don't use directions. When I was driving to Newcastle, to get to Joel's, I was you know what? I'm gonna challenge myself. I'm gonna see. I've been there so many times now, but I'm gonna see if I can get there without maps. And literally, I just I couldn't even get to the city. It was so bad. I couldn't even get to Sydney. I couldn't even get my way through Sydney, and that's where I live. I literally live in Sydney, but that's just us and directions. Least you're good with names. So Irma, the reason Irma is everyone's probably confused in why we're always together. So Irma, actually, we work together. Irma does a lot of my emails and a lot of backhand stuff, and we're also in the middle of planning a business together. So Irma is the brains of it all. And so just say if we're working with a company or we're working with someone, I'm I'll mention for example Verge Girl, Princess Polly or whatever, and straight away she will remember the direct contact's name, the CEO of that company, who's in charge of the emails, who else is working with them, what other influencers. She'll just know name by name. And I'm bitch, I know 5 people's names tops. It's a talent. Honestly, memory is a talent. If I had to fix one thing about myself, it'd be memory, I reckon.
Memory.
What would yours be?
Direction.
Really? See, but
I just want to be able to get
the thing is, you have maps. I feel that, no, redo that.
Okay.
100%, because you have maps. If you had one wish to something to like benefit with yourself, it wouldn't be direction because like now we have Uber, we have Maps.
True.
That's a shit game.
True. Okay,
I'm giving
take
you a
that back,
wish right now. Yes. Don't like, I'm taking this shit seriously.
Okay.
No, don't waste that. You never know.
I'm just trying to think. I think being a perfectionist.
Because you are.
I need to calm it. Like everything has to be done to 150% or it's not
so
done.
great. This is why we work together. So one time I had, she's also like OCD to the max. It's so great. Oh my God, I love it. Anyway, so one time we had a party, like it wasn't a party, it was like a gather at my house. And I was like so tired. Like I went up to bed with Joel. And then like there was a few people down, and then I come back down to get water, and there was like triple the amount of people, and I was a bit overwhelmed at first. I was like, oh, okay, there's a party happening, and everyone was like, it's fine if you want like people to leave, I'll just tell them to leave. And I was like, honestly, like that's fine, you just hang outside. And because my house is quite big, we didn't really hear them. And then in my mind, I was like, it's gonna be a write-off in the morning. And I woke up at probably like 5, 6 a.m. to check downstairs. It was spotless. Everything was bleached to the max. Stuff was like packed in the dishwasher and then put away ×3. Like you did 3 loads.
Everything was emptied out. Christy wakes up in the morning and she's like, was I dreaming?
Yeah.
Did you have a party here last night? I was like,
I genuinely thought I dreamt that a party was happening. Like, you don't understand, like when I say clean, I mean like gumption the walls, the staircase,
the windows,
the windows, everything shut, like everything's folded. Like there's like the light clean that people do, which like bless like some friends that come over and they do the light clean, and I'm like thank you, but I just do it anyway. But then there's Irma's clean, and it's just like, you know that mum clean, you know the mum clean, that's Irma's
the mum. I used to leave out for the old cleaners. Do you remember?
Yes. Oh my God. She would leave out like little like challenge,
like just little obstacles or just things that I think
testers.
Thank you. I would leave them out to see if this cleaner was a surface cleaner or whether they were a cleaner. So I would leave little bits and bobs behind things under the lounge. I'd leave a wet spot somewhere, and I'd sit there and work and they'd be cleaning. Or
there was one time where you left like a wet tea towel or something on the TV cabinet, and the cleaner actually cleaned around it.
Yeah.
Lift it up! Put it in the wash! I don't know! Stresses me out so much.
And then we got a new one, so that one
gone. He was so annoying. I've never met anyone like him. We would work here and he would chat the entire time. Like, I'm like, buddy, let yourself breathe. He wouldn't. It was...
No, he wouldn't.
What was his name? Obviously not going to name him Shane.
Oh my gosh, I can't remember this name.
I feel like...
I don't think I ever knew his name.
I don't think you did.
He was just cleaner.
Because I had, like, in my text message was cleaner.
Yeah.
I didn't know his name.
Yeah, what was his name?
Like, honestly, we probably seem so rude right now, but like, he was rude too, and he was just strange. Like, oh my goodness, and one time, he vacuumed up my undies, and I know he did it on purpose.
I remember.
Because he goes, he goes, okay, and he's like, and I was like, it just went really silent. He goes, oh, wow. And then it was still silent. He's like waiting for my reaction at this point. So he goes, whoa, woo-wee. And then still nothing. And then he goes, well, this is awkward, isn't it? Still, I just couldn't give 2 shits because I was working. Because he was like next to the office. And then he goes, Christy, I may need you to, Houston, we have a problem. That is how he addressed it.
No.
Houston, we have a problem.
I can picture him.
Houston, we have a problem.
David?
No. Like, I can get it in my phone.
I literally just need to know it. I don't know, it's just something that springs to mind.
They're always the funniest.
It was not really, it was embarrassing for me. It was in the middle of the city and it was raining and I had boots on. And I was walking over, you know the gutter, is it like a gutter? Just the metal bit on the floor?
Yeah,
in the middle of Pitch Street.
Like a drain.
In the middle of Pitch Street. And now if you've ever been to the city at lunchtime, Pitch Street is like...
Is it packed?
Yeah. It's like the ants go marching 500 by 500.
So flustered, I get very...
And I was walking really fast to get to the Green Man and I just went... Choo! straight onto it, and all these people ran over to try and help me out. My phone was
Don't.
everywhere, my bag was everywhere.
And people try to help and you just prefer not to. You just
And
want to
the
be
worst
embarrassed
thing
on your own.
Yeah, when you try and pick up the things that have been in your bag, it's like tampons.
No, Irma's bags. Oh my god, so literally right with Irma, you'll ask her for anything and she'll have it. There was one time like we were at a party and we were so drunk and I've asked for, I don't know, I think it was like Listex or something, and she had the exact stick of
Shea butter,
Listex.
coconut.
Yeah, I was like, do you have like moisturizer? Like I've tested it a few times, like asking for like the exact like moisturizer, like cocoa butter moisturizer do you have, and she flipped it out. Oh my god, so one time I had a Tinder date come over to my house and I lived with my family, and like my mum's always been like the cool mum, so like she was so like that was allowed, and he's come over and then we've just like had like fun in the bedroom, and then I have like come out like butt naked, like fully butt naked, because I was running to the bathroom. And I wanted to grab like a towel. Why do I need a towel at these points? I just need
Should have done that before.
Anyway, so I was butt naked and I was running out to get a towel and thinking my whole family, because like it was morning at this point, thinking my whole family would still be asleep because there are people that sleep until 11. And it was 8 a.m. at this point. So I've run out to go grab a towel and my whole entire family were there. Like, and so like here's the lounge room. Here's my bedroom, here's the bathroom. So they kind of get like clear view of me butt
Running.
naked, right? Yeah, it was so...
Hey mum.
But it was like my dad, like it was like my dad, my brother. I had a crush when I was in year 8 and he was like in year 10. So like, how cool, like so cool. Do you know what I mean? Like
2 years older. Those girls.
And it was so scary at them points because they've already hooked up before. And they've like fingered girls and shit, and like, and me in year 8 hadn't hooked up yet. Wow. Anyway, so I was always so nervous that he was gonna hook up with me.
Did you hook up with jelly?
No.
Did you used to turn jelly? So
Did
do you
you do
remember
that?
those little jelly cups, and they were like this big?
You would hook up with her?
No, so like when you were like learning to kiss.
Yeah, kiss.
You'd flip the jelly. Now, if anyone tells me, pop it in the comments.
Pop it in the comments.
If you've done this,
I
if you
reckon people
haven't,
have.
yeah, you 100%
What, so that you
have.
hook up with jelly.
So you flip the jelly, and then it's gonna look really bad.
So did you do it?
Yeah,
I reckon
that's
so
just
many
the
people would have
movement.
done it, yeah.
So I'm such a
I
good
should
kisser.
still do it now because I'm shit kissy. I should start practicing with at-home jelly. Anyway, so I was always nervous that this boy was always gonna come up and hook up with me at school. He never did, thankfully. But like, ugh. Anyway, so one day I was sitting on the silver seats. I think I told you a story. We'll sit on the silver seats. Silver seats where you sit at lunch, whatever. And I was sitting on the table because I was a cool girl crossing my legs, you know, playing with probably my Nintendo or something. No, I was playing with my iPhone. I had an iPhone 3
got you.
or an iPhone 2. I was older than that. I was a cool girl. I had my iPhone 2. I was probably in fake MySpace or something. Anyway, flipping through MySpace, minding my own beeswax, me crews around me, and then everyone was like, you know, chatting and stuff, and everyone went really silent, and I got really like nervous, and the guy that I had a crush on, we were like tuning at that time.
Yeah.
He's like tuning. It was a thing. It was
Yeah.
hard to-
There wasn't DMing back then.
No,
There was house phoning.
or MSN.
There was that.
Webcam slut over here. It went super quiet. I wish I could say his name because it's such a cute name too. Anyway, so
You whisper it to me.
I'm not named.
Oh.
Yeah.
You would
I
have
don't know.
She's an
I
animal.
can't name and shame it. Just no. Maurice. Made a whole YouTube video. I don't name and shame. Everyone's gone all quiet, and everyone's gone all quiet, and then he's actually come up behind me and started tickling me like crazy, and I farted.
Yes.
And the silver seats echoed. I'm getting so hot thinking about it. Oops. Did you snot on my new lounge?
I sneezed.
Oh my god, so this morning she sneezed in her tuna and rice and I went all over her face. So she was eating tuna and rice and I don't know why, but she sneezed into it. We're in a crisis right now. We're literally like coronavirus. Like people are like As soon as you
Sneezing's
sneeze,
not a symptom, is it?
no, it's not.
I don't know, I don't think so.
There was this thing on TikTok that every time someone sneezes, they're like, coronavirus. So, I don't know.
Oh.
Honestly, anything that I see on TikTok, I like take it as like it's legit.
Can I just bring up a really embarrassing recent do you remember? I'm dying. That bushfire fundraiser we went to.
What? And then
we went to take the photos on that swingy. And you were scared. This one, you know exactly what I'm talking about when you
what
see.
bushfire thing?
Oh god, the bushfire fundraiser. And you got stuck on the seat.
So we went to this bushfire fundraiser, and it was like I think Soda Shades and someone else. Like it was quite a big like event with like big brands. And anyway, so Emma and I have known no one there. We knew no one, and we were like, let's go like quickly take selfies on this like huge selfie like chair, and it was like a swinging chair. It was pretty cute. And so I've had this really like pretty skirt that I was obsessed with. Mind you though, this skirt actually had a hole in the back. It had a hole in the back of it. So this was red flag straight away. But we actually were like, no, like we got this. And Joel was here at the time because he's a dad. He's very like, I know how to fix this. And he's grabbed my staple gun and he's actually stapled it. And he killed it. He nailed it. It looks sweet. So we've packed the staple gun and we're ready for the event. Anyway, so we go with our staple gun. It was actually in Emma's bag with like everything else.
Do you have a stapler?
Literally, but I swear to God, it's probably still in there, just in case we need it one time. I think you've brought it a few times to different places now.
In case our dresses break.
It's so smart.
It's a good idea.
Like
Go JP.
I know. Ding. Anyway, so I've sat down on this chair, and it was like a rocking chair. And she's taken a few selfies of me looking hot, like I was doing these ones. So I was literally sitting like this, I remember. I was sitting like this, like, doing these. And then we've gone to swap so I can take photos of her. And I got up and I literally was stuck. So I had these, like, dangly jewels. Like, it sounds so ugly, but it was a really nice skirt. Dangly jewels.
Pop the photo, like here.
Yeah, pop the photo. This is the exact photo where I got stuck and I just played it cool. These dangly jewels were stuck in the cracks of the chair, and then they wrapped around each other, so I was legitimately stuck. So Irma's had to stay there, like sit next to me and untangle all of these jewels while I was
talking to her. There's people lined up for photos.
Everyone was lining up for photos of people, you know, standing there. You know when people stand there when they're waiting, they purposely don't go on their phone, so they just kind of stand there. I'm like, when in real life do you just stand there, not on your phone? It's just a rude. I do it though because I want to make people hurry up. So if I know if I'm standing there like this,
you do the foot out.
Do I?
You do like an impatient. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so impatient. Tell them like we've had like she has burns on her. Big burns.
Yes. So.
Like I burned her. No, not really.
I burnt myself this morning when you called me because I was like shit, and I went to get out and I forgot to turn the straightener on.
I get like I don't know why I get ready very quickly. It's just something like I think I plan in my head what I'm wearing, how I'm having my hair, my makeup. I do my makeup the exact same every day, so I get ready super quick. Like I get ready quicker than boys. So like I'll be like, all right, let's go to the shop, and she'll be like, sweet. And I'm like, okay, boom, and I'm ready. And she's like stressing out because she's a normal human and it takes a while to get ready like normal people. So something that I've like my goal this year was like patience, like learning patience and gratitude. And patience is my number one. Now like because I'm like
become really good at it.
I've been better.
I think ever since you got Minnie that as well. You're really
because I'm like, you know what? I can't mop the floor and expect you to not walk on the floor. The dog.
Yeah, the dog.
Not you.
Yeah.
You grab like 10 towels.
Yeah, I do.
You would mop the floor. Oh my god. So, this is like a more like MA15 type of video. Like this isn't gonna be a G rated. So like I'm gonna do a disclaimer at the start or something saying we talk a little bit naughty, bit rowdy in this video. So anyway, I was sending a Joel.
Oh my god.
It wasn't like a it was like a mirror pic and I was like looking fit, like everyone's done it.
It was decent, it wasn't hoey.
My other friend not mentioning names. So Irma and I, we've got a lot of guy friends. It's just us. Irma's like my only girlfriend. I have like other like girlfriends, but like you're legitimately my only girlfriend. Anyway, so he's messaged me that morning, and I was like in his text messages because I was replying, and then as I was replying, Joel rang. So then Joel rang, and I was on the phone to Joel, rah rah rah, and then when I was also getting ready to have a shower. So then when he hung up, I was like, oh, I'm gonna send him like. And so I've gone straight onto camera, pressed the camera, and then sent it straight away. But I was actually still in my other guy friend's message, okay? For some reason, usually if you send in a photo, it lets you look at the photo, look at the name, and then press send. Didn't do that. Didn't do it. Sent swoop straight away. And in my mind straight away, because I never really said, I felt like something was gonna happen, and I was like, I feel like I've sent it to the wrong number. Literally just look up and it's the wrong number, and anyway, so instantly I was like, ha, oh my god, this wasn't meant to be, like, wrong person. And he's like, what do you mean? Because he didn't see it yet. And I was like,
it didn't come through.
Yeah, he was on green, like green messages. I was on blue, so like iMessage. And I was like, maybe he has a Samsung, because like she doesn't get images. You don't get images.
I do if my mobile data's turned on, yeah.
Well, maybe, like I was just, in my mind, I was like, maybe his mobile data doesn't turn on. I don't know, maybe like God is just like loving me today. Like, I don't know. So he didn't get it. And then like literally like 2 minutes later, he goes, oh my God, haha, sorry, just received it. And I felt sick. I wanted to die. Straight away, I go, hate comments with C. First one, not naming names. Can you please blend your eyeshadow? Like, and there's like 2 question marks, like literally being like, can you please, like, blend it? I think I blended quite well.
I think
It's
you
not
do
that bad,
makeup
is it?
fine. No, it's fine.
You were hesitant.
No, you do your makeup good. No, you actually do.
Look, it's okay.
Considering and how quick you do it.
I like rush,
And
but
it
I do the
stays
exact
on
same thing.
all day.
Apart from this little area, I redo that one every now and again.
You don't do it.
I've been breaking it like crazy. Like, oh my God, honestly. And I've been so emotional. I've cried 3 times. You wouldn't even know. 3 times in the past 4 days. No reason.
Oh, like I did the other night.
When did you
Yes,
cry?
I love you.
Oh my God, we were 2 seconds in and you bawled your eyes out, and you were on your phone for like 4 out of 5 times of looking at, like, you were on your phone the entire time. Was commented on my like video about Maurice. You are far below his looks level. Sorry to say, what did you expect? Of course he would have dumped you sooner or later. Like, excuse me, I'm sorry.
Look at the name,
But like, sometimes people aren't in relationships for looks anyway, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
right, you're so shallow.
So shallow. I just like, why would you go out of your way though to comment that on someone's video? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, do people like, I want to really put this person down, or do they actually watch the entire video and they're like, oh, this is exactly what I feel and think from watching this video. I must comment it. What is it?
And they've actually genuinely feel like they've accomplished something.
Like, if you want to put hate on me, like, I'm gonna push you on my YouTube channel or make a video about you. Feel like I'm watching the Jersey Shore but with weird accents. So I actually got this many comments on a video when I was with all my friends. So everyone here, my birthday one, everyone was like, oh my God, like, you're just showing off your bodies and you're trying to be like Jersey Shore. And you're drinking alcohol.
Like, how do we do that?
Well, the guys.
How? Like, how?
What do you mean?
Like, are the 70s that way? Or are they that way?
Like, and honestly, it was so weird because in this video, like, I was like we're drinking alcohol and stuff, and that's just a part of like our life.
Yeah.
And I was literally.
We were in bikinis.
Yeah. Well, it was my birthday.
Yeah.
And I was like, people were like, commenting like, oh my God, like I miss the old Christy, and I'm like, I'm 23 years old now. Like, I did start my channel when I was 18. Yeah. Like fresh 18, and I like, you'll get people being like, you should be more real and raw on your YouTube channel, and then you'll be like other people who tell you to stop being real and raw and stop posting these things. So it can be really like misleading with what to post if you are going off comments and other people's opinions. So with YouTube or Instagram, it's really just about like literally just being yourself, and no matter what, you're gonna get hate. Like, I got hate when like I first started my YouTube channel and I still get hate. Like it's something that's gonna happen. Exact same background music as Sarah's day. Same clip of the start of the vlog of all the little sections of it. Move to Cronulla, ha ha ha. Girl, you need to get your own style. So this pees me off so much. So I actually, like when I first started my YouTube videos, I would get comments all the time, people being like, oh my god, you're trying to be Sarah's Day, you remind me so much of Sarah's Day. So she's just another, like she's actually an amazing YouTuber. She is like killing it within the YouTube industry, within content creation. And people would say that because our background music, I don't think people understand that as a YouTuber, you literally have like 5 different background musics that you can choose from.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like we're very limited with what we can like produce and what we can show and use. And if you use something similar, people are basically saying that I was copying her. We were both blonde, we were both like from Australia. And then I did actually move in the same, like we both live in Cronulla. And that's annoying because like I
made her move here.
Yeah, like I met these people and I was like, fuck, like I really want to move to Cronulla, like they're like the best type of people. And then as soon as I did, I actually got a lot of comments like saying like you're trying to be like Sarah's Day. And I'm like, actually, funny fact, she's blocked me like 3 years ago. I can't even see her stuff and I still get comments like this. So that is frustrating. And as well, like you got to understand, there are so many people who are similar within this world, but just because they're not showing their life, they don't have people to kind of like put them down and to make them aware of it. Everyone has people out there that you're gonna be similar. You're gonna like the same things, you're gonna like the same color, you're gonna like the same goddamn font. Doesn't mean you're copying anyone. So I did just want to address that one because that one has come up a lot. Classic bloated moon face. You're not fooling anyone, as if you don't still have an eating disorder. Get professional help and stop yakking. Face is almost as bad as the cheaply inflated baboon lips. If you're going to use the needle, at least ask for it in your 50-year-old looking smile lines. That one was like,
that's
pretty
like,
brutal.
Wow.
It was very long too. So the baboon face. So do I have a baboon face?
No.
Like, look, I've got like a round face. That's something I've always had, but that's just.
But can I just say, how do you have a round baboon face if you still have an eating disorder?
Yeah, it makes no sense. So she's basically saying, you have an illness where you're still very thin because you had it, and because you've got a circle face, it means you still have it. I'm sorry. It honestly, But the thing is, when you do have like a YouTube channel and you do like, just for example, you share your past with like anxiety or you had an addiction or anything, there's still going to be people out there who doubt you and just like, no, you still have it.
You know what it is though? I find that if someone is out there and going out of their way to put somebody down, especially in a manner like this, like an eating disorder, whether you've been through one or you haven't yourself, you don't know what that other person is going through mentally. If you're going out of your way to go and say something regarding an eating disorder, someone's looks or something, I honestly think that deep down within yourself, you're not happy.
I've been through like phases where, you know, obviously if I'm feeling down within myself, this will affect me. Yeah. But then there'll be times where I'm just like, you're a fucking idiot. I've cried before because my friends didn't let me get sweet potato fries. I cried.
She did, and I wasn't allowed to do anything about it because apparently we were teaching her.
Because the boys are pretty brutal. So like I said, it's like Irma and I, and then all our guy friends. And that's just literally our group. And we're like the mums, like we help them with stuff. Like if they haven't paid taxes or their car needs servicing or, you know, something that they haven't done, we will be the ones to remind them and get them back on their feet. You know what? We do a lot for them. I'm gonna message them right now and ask for something, like to mow my lawn or something.
Right, let's ask for the randomest possible thing right this second.
Okay.
Let's see. So who's here?
Hey Aaron, can you please run into Woolies?
Does he have a car though?
And he can walk.
Yeah.
Grab me tampons and drop them in my letter box. I'm stuck at home No
Car.
car.
No Irma. Dot, dot, dot.
No Irma. Eat. Thanks. Thanks, man. Love ya. Oh god, love you will actually do it.
He actually just, that is so cute. Something really, really, really random. Mitch would definitely do it. Mitch came over the other night just to move the lounge. That was it.
I know.
He probably won't reply to that.
I'll just say that.
Yeah, okay.
So he will believe this because my boyfriend lives in Newcastle and I do so much for Mitch. And so I want to see if he says anything. Failed the test.
Have you asked Irma?
Failed the test. Shamed you. No, I just failed the test.
What do you
Okay, hang on, ready? Yeah, so I really need your help this afternoon. Well, so there's this thing happening on every like Thursday afternoon that Right Away is doing that we need to do when you have to colour coordinate, so we both have to wear purple and do a workout together. Is that alright?
What was that? You just talked really, really fast like you were nervous.
Okay, so we both have to wear purple.
Right Away's doing this thing every Thursday night.
Yeah, every Thursday night we both have to wear purple and we have to do it on the beach. So you and I have to do a workout video together. Also, in our undies. Is that okay?
Nah.
Why?
I really need you. Look, we can put a mask on you. You don't have to be on my Instagram, but I just need your figure there.
No, I can't do that. I look like a fucking dick or someone. No, there's no way for I'm trying to fuck fuck.
You can wear a shirt, you just have to be in undies.
Anyway guys, my camera is literally just about to die. So it's either end the video now or run upstairs and go get a battery. I'm probably just gonna end the video. Show you not. But anyway guys, I hope you did like this like completely random different type of video. If you do want more videos like this, make sure you do give this one a thumbs up and let us know in the comments below. I'm going to try and bring Irma in more of my videos and my podcast. Honestly, you guys, like when I posted on my story the other night who to come on my podcast, it was like 8 out of 10 was Irma. So I was like, easy, okay. Make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel and follow our socials. I will see you in my next video.